What's going on, everybody? Rob here, Trev2323. I'm doing a little video here on my marble crayfish. And one reason why two reasons I got marble crayfish. I got marble crayfish, they're the self-reproducing crayfish. For one, because I have tilapia and to feed towards my tilapia, but also to go fishing to use them as bait. But seeing that they're an invasive species, you cannot use live marble crayfish to go fishing with. So what I have here is a bucket of ice water, and they kind of, I took them in and kind of they became my pets. You see I got all that little PVC pipe in there, all that PVC pipe, where I really can't keep up with the cleaning because they are so messy. I have one of the big filters on here, but they're so messy. If you can see in the bottom of the tank is just all black right now, so I do want to clean the tank anyways. And they're producing babies, a lot of babies now. I mean, I actually had started out with 4, and then they had like, a bazillion babies each, and some of them, I don't know why, some of them will die. They won't kill each other, but they'll eat the ones that do die. But I got to the point where I just tried keeping them as pets, But now I need to get some out because I'm going to use some as bait, some as food for the tilapia and everything. But I guess to make it a little bit more humane, or to die faster, is I'm going to put them in a bucket of ice water, and after they pass away, then I'm going to wash them really good to make sure there's no eggs on the tails before I freeze them, and put them like maybe 5 or 6 at a time in a Ziploc so I can use it as fishing bait. Alright? Okay, I got the ice in. They're pretty much not moving in there now. I don't know, I venture to say maybe there's 15 or 20 of them that we got out. There's still ones moving. You see there's still a lot in there. I gotta clean the rest of the tank out. There were so many of them in there, and there's a lot of babies. I mean, there's enough to self-populate, self-reproduce, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean this tank out now anyways. See, there's another little one over there. I mean, even with one of them, you'll have a lot more babies as it is anyways. There's another little one right there, another one right there, another one right there. They're inside the tubes and everything, hiding still. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this tank out. There's another baby on the tube right there. Okay, so there's enough to self-populate. What I'm gonna do next with them is I just want to make sure that they're all dead. Like I said, I put them in ice water. Same thing with the fish though. If I catch fish, I put them in ice water, put them on ice, and from what I hear, it's the fastest way for them to go, the most humane way for them to go. So that's what I do. So I did that with these, and I'm going to give about 5 more minutes. I'm going to wash them off really good because they hold their eggs underneath their back tail. So I'll make sure there's no eggs on there at all before I freeze them, because I don't want a chance at all an invasive species getting into the water. All right? I'll be back when I'm washing them off. All right, these are the ones I got out the water. This is one of the big ones. There's another one right there. Let's see, there's kind of smaller ones that we got right here. So I guess it depends what size hook you're going to use and what you're going for right there. Not too many of the big ones. They were only sat in the water for maybe about not even 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and bag these up. Probably put 5 per bag. And then freeze them. And this way, before we go out fishing, we just go ahead and take them out. But there's, heck, I'd venture to say, even if you look around in the tank, but there has to be at least 30 to 50 more in the tank, and those are medium-sized ones, and then little ones, there's probably another, I'd venture to say, at least 50 to 70 little ones. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15. So that's enough to take for fishing for 2 times, I'd venture to say. Actually, I'm going to do 5 each, so it's 5, 10, 15. So put a big one with some of the small ones, another big one with some of the small ones, another bag of just the small ones. Alright, either way, these are marble crayfish. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wash them off. I looked at the tails and none of them seemed like they had babies on them. But I'm going to go ahead and wash them off, rinse them off really good in the sink, and then I'm going to bag them up in Ziplocs. Alright, bye. Okay, here they are. The pretty sad thing is some of them are actually, I don't know if it's their nerves or if they're actually trying to come back to life. But I had them in the ice water for about 5 minutes. I rinsed them off, and see, this one's coming back to life right now. And so is that one right there. We're gonna put them in the freezer now, so they're about to get frozen. But yeah, like they kind of got stunned with the cold water, and then they're coming back to life now. Some of them. So I'm gonna put them in the freezer. There's 5 per bag, and then we'll see what happens when we go fishing.